Hello, my name obviously David Greco, and my speech today is going to be about gun violence. I'm sure most of you have heard, but on Tuesday there was a shooting in Oxford, Michigan, at a high school. A 15-year-old kid walked in with a gun that his dad had just recently bought, and he ended up killing four of his classmates, injured at least seven, including a teacher, and really kind of shook up that whole community. Um, the kid was a problem child, if you say that he there was complaints, and the school actually had met with his parents that morning about some of his behavior, which is crazy if you think about it. But he, yeah, I guess he had enough one day, and it's sadly it's not something that's new to us. We're kind of honestly, I mean, I don't want to use the word desensitized because you can't really be desensitized to something like this, but it just it seems like every time it happens, we talk about it for a few days and then it we stop until it happens again. But this particular shooting was the 29th school shooting this year in the U.S. alone, and that includes most schools being online for the first half of this year, but whatever. For comparison, no other nation besides Honduras, which, if you know anything about Honduras, it's not good to be second to them in anything. But uh, yeah, no other nation has had more than 17 school shootings in the past 17 years. Okay, and the U.S. has had 29 this year. In the past 100 years, Europe has had as many school shootings as the U.S. has had in 21. Um, that basically speaks for itself. These are the countries that we like to compare ourselves with: the Frances, the Germanys, and somehow we are absolutely destroying ourselves with all the violence and as you can see here, it's not even close. The U.S. is winning by a large margin. Um, Down here, I don't know if the camera's blocking it, but Japan, Italy, UK, they have had zero in the past 12 years. Germany with one, France with two, Canada with two, and the United States has had 288. I don't think I need to say anything else. Now, an organization that I wanted to talk about is called Everytown. Everytown for Gun Safety is a gun control advocacy group. They work with politicians and other local communities and things like that to get bills passed, which hopefully can prevent gun violence. They have 6 million members, and they're all fighting towards the same cause, which is to end violence in schools and on the streets with guns, because it's clearly an issue that needs to be addressed. They have recently gotten a few things passed. They had gun safety laws in the state of Washington, in Indiana, in Kansas, in Maryland. All these places are being affected by this group, which is a good thing for them because they are gaining support as we go along and experience more and more shootings and violence. Now, the question is always, does gun control work? Um, some will point to California, who has the strictest gun laws and the highest gun violence rates in the country, and say that gun control clearly doesn't work. But I think there has not been even close to the amount of legislation we need to actually start preventing these things from happening. And who knows? Maybe this will be the event that gets the ball rolling. But if we are being honest, it's probably not gonna, because there's been countless events like this and nothing seems to change. But with Everytown and other groups like it, we'll see. Hopefully they can start making a change and we can stop talking about this terrible, disgusting event and other events like it.